think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go.
And if you was instead of hating, you'd be ballin' too. I know you seen us fallin' through. All the rich niggas is all my crew. Fuck it, they can't touch us. If stuck up is what you call it. Cool. Ooh, you should've seen when I came down in that. Black on black, cause it's greater haters face down on the mat. Splat, yeah, I can make a green nigga mad. Quick, fast, flash like 10 cash on this bitch ass. You can tell I'm a G by the walk in the stands. I play the game, make me talk in the stands. Watch how you talk when you talk to the man. If it ain't about bread, you talk to the hand. I show you how to get rich. You got a weak arm, I'll show you how to pitch. Made so play, I'll show you by the hit. And tell the police I don't know about shit. Hey, God, I'm fly, something like the air. Ain't that something when it's stunting, man? It's nothing like air. Homie, hold it right there. Homeboy, I'm right there.
Haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go.
I got one in the back, I got one in the front. I make them do what I say. They tell me say what I want, I tell them. Get your money, girl, and just stop breathing. Cause if it ain't about that dough, it ain't about me neither. See a gangster like myself, I get that paper in women. Man, your woman probably out there with some paper to give me. Listen, you're looking at a real pimp, ask my old women. And they'll tell you no remote, I control women. I'm a whole load, put me in the game, woman. If he ain't paying, then he shouldn't be playing. I'm saying, broke dudes only make jokes funny. I make more than I can fit in this quote, honey. Unquote, come sun soak with me, ma. Fly you down here and lay you up in my beach house.
Haters going down for the count.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga leaving. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. I'm not moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to strike. And guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody kill. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Stay on point, 6-2 gon' split 'em. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5 boy sale, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops, Draco. I got them all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Shannon Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleed. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleed.
Y'all know what the fuck going on around here, nigga. Y'all nigga keep talking about you want smoke.
Man, what up? Peace and blessings to everybody in the building, man. Well, all right. Shout out to my man, Terrell Davis in the building. Salute, King. Peace and blessings to you. 27, salute. Peace and blessings to you. Peace and blessings to you. Terrell W, salute. King, peace and blessings. Salute, King. Hope all shit ain't showing. There's a beautiful jab queen coming through with the straight right, then a little left jab. Salute my nigga Andy Gill in the building. Salute, King. Peace and blessings to you. Let's see, the beautiful Miss Joette. I hope everything's well with you, Queen. Peace and blessings to you. Peace and blessings. King, peace and blessings. My nigga Creole the Traveler. Salute, peace and blessings. My man died. Peace and blessings to you. Fresh Baker with the motherfucking pies in the building. Salute, King. Peace and blessings to you. Hope everybody doing well. You know, we just had Passover and everything. So, you know, hope everybody's doing well with that right there. So, Dr. Kia be here in a second. But salute to everybody that's done got here, came through. Everybody that's doing what they do. Shout out to my brother D1 in the Cash App with the $2 holler. Some of the Angry Man's podcast and shit. And shout out to Sonny Augustine in the building. Salute, salute, salute. So y'all know we got motherfucking Conor Benn and Chris Eubank this week right here. They doing an open workout right now. They doing an open workout. This shit looks crazy as hell. Hold on 1 second. All right, let me pull this up. The open workout they having right now. But I got motherfucking Chris Eubanks whooping this nigga ass, but they doing an open workout right now. I'm just gonna show. Why you mad? Toya, salute. I'm just gonna show a minute of this shit right here because if not, punk ass the zone might try to get me for it. So I'm just gonna show a minute of it. Just a minute of it.
One, of course, on Saturday night. What if you can run away and then you've lost 7 rounds and you won 5, but he's won the 5. So it should never be set in stone. Let me ask you this question, Tony, because you asked Conor and he just looked off into the distance when you said, "What?"
Fresh the next. So it's you got to be banking on that. But I think if he can get in early and hurt Smith, then whoever Smith is, when you're hurt, you're fighting on an end.
I want y'all to
going to give him a chance. So you're going to go with what
Oh,
you know,
told
which is
you.
Liam
I
Smith.
got
So is the but to be honest, him and his brother do that anyway. They box like they're just the first. It's their only. They're
Just down the road from where Conor Benn had his last fight, of course.
yeah.
And he went 12 rounds for the first. But the fact he went the full 36 minutes, do you think that'll be something he's pretty happy with now headed into this week?
No, not really, because they're just average performances.
His doctor was on his
You
ass.
can't dress up, just got to tell you that it is. They were average performances, and they went to the high stands. He won. And when you're winning on not good nights, it tells you everything you need to know about the fight. If you can win, himself was average, but he won well. You know, it wasn't close.
You know, my training is to lose pretty. So ultimately, winning is everything. So, and Tony's right. Once you winning is an art in itself, and it's a habit, by the way. So you know, because it changes.
I got Chris Eubank. I'll talk to y'all in just a second. I'm gonna get rid of this in a minute.
But even when you box under the fold, you still get that.
Went in the ring on Saturday night. He will be so sharp. It will be like it's two different people. What was it again? Stop. He'll be so sharp, so reactive. So his whole world is on this fight. Lives have brought them to this moment. Listen, no matter what they do after this, right? This is their defining moment in their whole career, and it's very rare you can say that about a fighter that before it's happened. That
Look at this nigga, dog. You see Conor Benn. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Eubank.
I know I ran 10K. They're fresh, but I don't want to lose.
You know what you do? And you turn it round to like, yeah, I'll prove you wrong. I said to you once before. I said no. As a negative, and I was like, "Oh, you're talking about?
How have you managed to do that?"
And you said, "You're telling me that I wasn't very good." I think that's one of your qualities that you make. You sort of take anything and make it so you make you work hard.
Joe, someone's gone to me, why don't you just love winning? Because that's not what gets me out of bed. I fear losing to another man. That's what gets me out of bed. Whatever it is.
All right. So I showed y'all a little bit of bro, this fight's not gonna be crazy. Son, you said potential fight. Yeah, if Ryan and Boots was the same size, I would take Ryan probably, but Jerron Ennis is 5'11", and he rehydrates real big. Ryan Garcia may rehydrate, but Ryan Garcia is like 5'8", 5'9". Jerron Boots is good with both hands. Stronger left hook. But that would be an interesting fight right there. For Oscar De La Hoya to put, I'm breaking up. Let me switch devices. Hold on. Shit, I always do this shit. All right, I'm on a different device now. But see, what I'm saying is, I don't think Jerron Boots Ennis garners enough eyes for Oscar to take that risk to put Ryan in there with Boots Ennis, even though I thought Tiafimo was supposed to be next for Jerron Ennis. Now, Conor Benn versus Eubank, Trey Seals. You know they got beef from their daddies. You know their daddies had beef, and see Chris Eubank paid him full salute. See, paid him full. You letting your emotions cloud your judgment. I mean, you know, y'all really just don't want to like Ryan Garcia. The man has a better hook and power than Boots Ennis. I'm just saying. Boots is just way bigger. Swad Jones, salute, King. Peace and blessings, my brother. Hope all things is well with you. Now, like I said, with Jerron Ennis being 5'11" and him rehydrating so high, now with Jerron Boots Ennis being so big and everything, that right there, like they say, a bigger little guy will always, a bigger good guy will always beat a smaller good guy. Like size matters. That's why we try to tell y'all there's weight classes for a reason. Like there's weight classes for a reason. And like I said, Boots is a lot bigger. That's why I said if they were both the same size, we'd have a different perspective on that fight. But since Boots can get bigger, it'd be a lot harder to hurt that man as well. And I feel like he'd be walk down around with the power. And when he walks around down with the power, Ryan has a puncher's chance because Boots does get hit. We don't understand what Boots' chin is really like because he's really never got tagged by a nigga that can tag you. And one thing about it, it's the shots that you don't see. And you might have a granite chin, but if Ryan can land one of them no hooks, Boots could be in trouble. But if Ryan's fighting Boots and he's not allowed to land that left, and Boots is walking him down, going left and right, then you know it'd be problems. But one thing I can say, Ryan has the best resume out of all these young fighters out here right now. The nigga's fighting everybody. Like he done fought Tank Davis, Devin Haney, and if he fights Boots, like that solidifies itself like Oscar De La Hoya, because De La Hoya fought everybody. He fought every fucking body. And see, that's the shit that I be saying about fighters, right? A loss doesn't make you a bad fighter. It's who you lose to. Like hell, Sean Porter done lost to everybody. He lost to Kell Brook, Keith Thurman, Earl Spence. I thought he lost to Ugas, Terrence Crawford. But every time he was in the ring, he was there. He was close. He wasn't getting blown out. And that's Hall of Fame level right there to go against champions and hold your own with champions. Like motherfuckers don't talk shit about Holyfield getting beat by Riddick Bowe twice. They say it was a great trilogy. Holyfield won one of the things. Motherfuckers will say Tyson took a lot of L's, but motherfuckers will still say Tyson's one of the baddest motherfuckers out there. And see, this the shit that Floyd Mayweather got going, like making motherfuckers think that it's not okay to lose a fucking fight. And I say like this, if you ain't been in a close fight or lost a fight, then you've never been pushed to the edge of your abilities and seen your capabilities. A lot of fighters are pushed to the edge, pushed to the brink, and they never know how great they really can be unless they're pushed over that edge. And some people don't make it over that edge and break their ceiling. And some people make it to the edge and they fall down. They can't break through the ceiling. And that's the difference between a win or a loss, or a motherfucker becoming good and becoming great, being great and being legendary. It's able to make it and push it to the limits, then break through your limits into a new chapter. And a lot of fighters can't do that right there. Salute the bro 6500 and B-Dog in the building. A lot of fighters, they get to that wall and that's it. That's it right there. Earl Spence was at that wall when he fought Kell Brook. Kell Brook was beating Earl. The first 6 rounds, Kell Brook was probably up 4-2, 5-1. Earl digged in deep. He reached that motherfucking wall and he broke through. Then he broke that nigga eye socket. But he had to dig in deep. Like motherfucking Andre Ward versus Sergey Kovalev. First fight. Andre Ward got that speech, and he came out and broke through. Like Sugar Ray Leonard versus what's the nigga name? Where Sugar Ray came back out there and told the nigga ass up. But still, fighters have to break through. Hell, even Buster Douglas, he was fighting Tyson. Tyson got on his ass early. Nigga thought about his mama, started thinking about his future. He broke through and put damn Tyson on his ass. Like, it's fighters. Like I tell people about playing chess. When you playing chess against a motherfucker that's not good, you'll never get better because you're dulling your skills. You're dulling it. That's just like if you take a pair of sharp ass scissors and you keep cutting clothes, different types of fabrics and material. Yeah, that shit easy and it's soft, but that shit dulls them blades down because you're wearing them down on soft ass material. But if you take scissors and you strike it and you cut up against like rocks and shit, it'll sharpen the blade. It's iron sharpens iron. Adversity builds strengths. A diamond is caused by millions of pounds of pressure, crushing, evolving, devolving into a hard piece of stone. And after years and pounds of pressure, it forms into a articulate piece of art that sometimes could be immeasurable in value, depending on the pressure that it went through, the obstacles it had to go through to perform and become that. So motherfuckers, don't forget about the journey when you get there, because the harder the journey, the bigger the reward. And that's what I'm saying. Like, the harder the journey, the bigger the reward. Motherfuckers that been through that. And a lot of people be talking about Floyd this, Floyd that, pretty boy Floyd had it easy, he was ducking and shit like this. Motherfuckers really don't know the history of Floyd Mayweather and why he became 50-0 and why he was undefeated and why he was such a great fighter. You know why? You can go down Floyd Mayweather's resume. Like, this nigga was fighting Guerrero. He was fighting the Madonnas. He was fighting the Castillos. He was fighting the Bertos. He was fighting the what's the white boy name? White boy that beat Costas, who I forgot his fucking name. Ricky Burns. Ricky Hatton, motherfucking Arturo Gotti, Zab Judah, Sugar Shane Mosley, Oscar De La Hoya, Canelo Alvarez, like Cotto. Like, Floyd beat all the top niggas. Diego fucking Corrales, who was ranked number 1 and Floyd was number 2. Chico Corrales, 38-0 with 30-some knockouts. Almost 6 feet tall. Floyd systematically destroyed him. They was number 1 and 2. And Floyd was number 2. Floyd systematically destroyed top fighters back to back to back to back. And each time he fought somebody, he took a little bit of them with him. That's what made him so great, like the Highlander. It could only be one. And that's what Earl was doing if y'all watched. He took Kell Brooks' jab. He took Sean Porter on the inside and beat Sean Porter at his own game. He outboxed Mikey Garcia. He motherfucking damn hooked with Danny Garcia and beat him. He stopped Yordenis Ugas. Like, Earl Spence was taking the best qualities of his opponents and incorporating it into his game. The same thing Floyd did. Floyd systematically oppressed, depressed, and destroyed his opponents. And became that much better. Just like the wind of air when it smells like fragrance and it smells like a peel. We call it Strong J. You know what the deal. Hey, Strong J. How are you doing today?
Hey, sorry. Hey, you guys. Happy, what's today? Upper Wednesday?
Hump
My
day.
goodness, it is Wednesday.
Time to clap some cheeks. It's clap cheeks day.
Oh, thank you, Upper. I hope you guys are having a it's been one of them days. I need to play that song just one of them days. But anyways, y'all, dedicating my portion of the show to Shannon Sharpe because, hey, y'all not look, I'm not letting them take down. That ain't happening. That girl right there. Now, let me say this. I will say this. Of course, more evidence and everything. As I heard Tony Busby was on the case, I said, yeah, this is looking like another setup because Tony Busby is actually being countersued by Jay-Z and them boys for making that person come out and lie on him. And the witness is suing Tony Busby as well. So I don't
what
trust
this got to do with
it.
Shannon, sweet ass?
Because Shannon is his accuser is being represented by Tony Busby, and I don't trust it. And so
man, Shannon Sharpe, old sweet little ass, getting dressed by the daggone male stripper. Want to see him come out with a damn spandex on ass nigga? Want to sit there and act like he posted a sex tape to Instagram like it ain't got 12 buttons ass nigga? Come on, man. I lost all respect for Shannon Sharpe when he started wearing onesies and shit, dog.
My goodness.
Saying.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I know Swat Jones, but hey, always good to see you. You guys are like the perfect distraction from life for me. Salute to Upper, his beautiful wife and family. Shout out to Supreme Cam, Thomas Hill, one of the go-to these YouTube boxing street. Hey, Paid in Full. Hey, Swa. Good to see you. I know my boy All Things Lurking, the Cash Crypto right on cue. Hey, Terrell. Hey, Joseph. 327 in the building. To the beautiful Queen Ty. Salute. Wonderful day. Hey, Andy. Good to see you. But we got a lot to talk about. Out for Shannon because those rich people problems. It weren't on the curb as he offered her 10 million and she declined. I'm like, girl.
What is she accusing him of if he offered her 10 million? What is he accusing of? Sodomy?
No, the R word, saying that he took advantage of her.
That's what I said, sodomy. See, most girls ain't gonna. Most girls will take that 10. He done butt fuck the girl. I mean, he done sodomized that girl.
Hey, Picasso, good to see you. I don't know. I don't trust it. Hey, ABZ, good to see y'all. So, anyways, let's get into this boxing talk because this ghetto.
We going back in. Shannon Sharpe told her bring you back in. He running around the front and going to back in.
Thank you so
now she
much.
want like Al Heyman money on the back end.
Thank you so much. My God. Oh my God. Well, speaking of back end, Canelo.
You stupid.
Canelo got a lot going on upper. This list just keep increasing. So as y'all know, over the past several months, we have been reporting all these people that is in for the Canelo Alvarez lottery ticket. Upper, we got another one. I don't know who Canelo about to fight, but if I'm Canelo,
Hamza Sherez probably.
But look, if I'm Canelo, I'm sliding up to a table, rubbing my hands together like I'm at a Brazilian restaurant and picking out which course I want to start with first. Because in my opinion, all these dudes are food for Canelo, but we know that styles make fights. So I will let the chat and you guys assess how y'all feel about these contenders. First up on the list, I'm going to go in order, okay? Of course, the one that we've been talking about the most for the past several months is Bud Crawford, all right? He's doing an interview with Shannon Sharpe coming up in a little bit. It should be dropping soon. Of course, we're going to tune in. I'm going to tune into it and I'll report what they talked about. So that's number one. But guess who I'm hearing is our other contender right now in order as far as their fight dates coming up. Jamal Charlo, it is saying that there's whispers, y'all know I'm gonna bring all the whispers, that after he handles his fight on May 31st and Caleb Plant in the fall, that he is looking, if he beats Caleb Plant, he's looking to go for a shot at Undisputed against Canelo next year. So that's number two. Hey Frequent, hey Shani, hey Opulent, hey B.
Salute the Opulent, Brock Howard, Shiny Bow, and Frequent Liar in the building.
The third person in order is Christian and Billy. Christian and Billy on June 27th. It has been announced that Christian and Billy has a fight with Selecki 168 fight, June 27th in Canada. The winner, you guessed it, Canelo Alvarez. So that's number 3. And now, and I forgot. The 4th one is this weekend. Conor Benn versus Chris Eubank. The winner, you guessed it, Canelo Alvarez. And last is Hamza Sharez versus Lord Berlanga. That will be occurring July 12th. And the winner, you already know what I'm about to say. That they're
You want
positioning for
You want
Canelo.
payday. I know. The winner won't payday. Payday. I know.
I mean, that's 5 people, Upper. Wow.
On the back end. On the back end, you know, touch toes.
Thank you, Upper. But I'm just saying, out of all those people, I feel like the only one that would give him trouble is Jamal Charlo. Charlo got an uphill battle, though. Been out for a couple years.
I feel like Charlo do good at this fight, then do good at the Caleb Plant fight. If he's good enough to beat Caleb Plant, if Charlo is good enough to decisively beat a young and ready Caleb Plant, I would back Charlo versus Canelo any day if he beats up Plant, because Canelo couldn't just beat up Plant. And Canelo was scared of Charlo at 160. He was scared of Charlo at 154. Charlo was always the more, seasoned boxer. Like Jamal, he had that fucking power, and he had speed, quickness, and he had set it up, while Jamil used to go lateral. He used to box you. Like Jamil just started sitting down on his punches. Like Jamal's power carried so much. That's why he let Jamil stay at 154, and he took his game to South Beach, which is 160. You feel what I'm saying? Jamil wouldn't have been able to carry it at 160. So Jamal held it down at a different weight class, so him and his brother didn't clash, and his brother never gets undisputed. So you know what I'm saying? Like, his brother actually saved him, to be honest. Just actually saying it. So you know Canelo know what it is. So if he gets back into like 70% of what he used to be, I feel like we'll get the bongo drums going. Like the motherfucking niggas did for Brian Castano. Let's get them motherfucking down.
Thank you. Thank you, Robert. Well, that's a heck of a list right now that's lined up for Canelo Alvarez. Hey, Judah. I'm very, I mean, that your Canelo, would Bud be your first option with all of these fighters lined up to potentially face you? Because if we think about it, Canelo fights 2 times a year, right? That's 5 people. And we haven't even gotten on to Diego Pacheco and the rest of them boys. Diego Pacheco was got a fight coming up. There's a lot of other contenders at 168.
Pacheco don't want smoke.
But I'm just
Diego
saying,
don't want no smoke.
I get that, but I'm just saying, though, Upper, like, if you Canelo, and right now the 5 that's definitely in your face, are you looking at Bud Crawford, or are you looking at Christian and Billy? Are you looking at, you get what I'm saying? There's so many people. That's all I'm trying to get at. Charlo jab stiff and heavy, yeah. Male Charlo has, Mal Charlo has one of the best jabs I've seen in boxing. I'm praying that he'd be able to, I guess as far as dates go, the only one that would be able to meet him immediately in September would be Bud Crawford. And the winner of Berlanga, wait, let me see, August, that's kind of pushing it. Actually, Bud Crawford or M. Billy, because Berlanga be kind of pushing it. You know what I'm saying? Because they fight is in July. And Maul got a couple fights to go. So the 2 right now that could be in the forefront is Canelo. Is M. Billy and Bud Crawford. Let's see what he chooses, y'all. I'm very excited that I'm bringing this to y'all because I'm very excited. Canelo said that he wanted to retire by, I think he said 2027. He's gonna, and this is like a really comfortable run for him. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. If Maul ain't Maul, the Maul that we know, this is gonna be a sweet ride for Canelo before retirement, y'all. Canelo will take in Billy before he takes Charlo. I could see that, Andy. But again, we can't forget about Bud Crawford though. Bud Crawford been waiting for months and he didn't gain weight. I think Bud is like at what, 160 something already. He took off a whole year from last year to now to get ready for Canelo Alvarez. So we can't forget about him. But let's see. Facts, Maul Charlo jab only second to Devin and jab queen. Jamal Charlo got a way better jab than Devin Haney, in my opinion. Frequent. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, Devin Haney jab is nice, but the way that Maul is able to set up behind that and keep them at bay. I mean, I'm gonna just say, go look at the Jose Benavidez Jr. fight. That was lovely. Hey, Brian. I think that Jamal jab is better than Devin's. What y'all think, Chad? Upper. I think Jamal got a better jab than Devin. I ain't gonna lie to you. But Devin jab it's a good jab. I'm not saying it's not, but as far as better than Devin's, nah, because Jamal know how to set up better.
About that, Key. I got kicked off. But Frequent, shut the fuck up, dude.
No, to be quiet and be nice.
Maul Charlo jab is not second to Devin Haney's jab, dude. Devin Haney does not have a jab like Jamal Charlo. Charlo wouldn't get caught over the top of his jab with a left hook over and over again. Devin's jab doesn't even have no power. Jamal Charlo has a shotgun jab that'll knock a nigga off his feet. It's power. Boom. Devin Haney ain't got no power jab. That nigga fluffing pillows with that jab, dude. Stop. Nigga about as maniacal as a box of kittens with that jab. He jabbed Kambosos for 24 rounds and ain't put him down not once. Lord, that shows you what that jab hit for. All right, go ahead. Proceed, doctor.
Lord have mercy. Thank you. Yeah, the chat is seeming to agree. I don't think that crawfish fight is going to happen. Turkey don't have the ends after. We gonna get there. Let's go there. Thank you, Andy.
I think Canelo got the ends for it. It's just Crawford is gonna have to take what he's worth. He's just not gonna get what he think he's gonna get for versus Canelo because he's not a fucking draw, and he allowed Turkey to see how much he's fucking worth. Like, nigga, he put on an Eminem concert and stuffed your car with Virgil Ortiz, with Pitbull Cruz and everything, and you still couldn't get over 100,000 pay-per-views at $25 a pay-per-view, nigga. Like, nigga.
$79.99 upper.
Oh, okay, it was $79.
Yeah.
Damn it. That fucked me up. But still, nigga, you still couldn't get over 100,000 pay-per-view buys with Pitbull Cruz, who garners at least 30 to 40 by himself. Eminem, who has sold out concerts all over. Nigga, Eminem did the whole Marshall Mathers LP, nigga. Nigga, they had Eminem up there for 2 hours. Eminem earned his money that night. And then you had a damn title match up there. And it was another good-ass fight on that card, Key. They took Virgil Ortiz off, but it was another good-ass fight on that card. And you still couldn't even clear 100,000? Nigga, Turkey is not about to get, man, the most you might get is 5 million versus Canelo. Turkey gonna try to lowball you with 2 something like he did Shakur, but you don't deserve more. Well, you're not gonna get more than 5 million. If you get 5 million in cryptocurrency anyway. To be honest. Well, go ahead, doctor.
Got it. So speaking of these fights and with everything that's coming out, I'm sorry, they said that with the May 2nd card for Ryan Garcia and Devin and all of them, that they're going to they were only given a certain amount of people that can stand around and spectate. I don't know, upper in chat. I don't know, upper in chat. I don't I don't know. There's no undercard, and it's just those three fights.
$500,000 tickets.
No
$500,000 tickets.
Nope, it's invite only by Turki Sheik, and he's
That's
only
what I said. You gotta beat somebody.
Absolutely.
He probably $10,000 tickets. $10,000 tickets. That's $30 million fight. Like it's got to be some kind of catch with it. It's got to be some kind of catch with it. You feel me? Like only the elite can come here or something. But what's crazy? Salute to my nigga Kevin House. But what's crazy, Key? If a motherfucker was to do that and sit there, even if it's a mediocre card, you got names like Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, Rolly Romero. Even if you was to put on some bullshit fights on the card with those people and just say that, it's the new crops of stars and all this right there, and then you tell rich motherfuckers that it don't matter, salute the Zulu line. It don't matter how much money you got. Only the select few can get in here. Like motherfuckers would try to beat down the door key just to be part of that select few that made it there. It'd be like a status symbol. That's why they wouldn't want a nigga like me with money, Key, because I would only make it where 250 people can get in there, and everybody's paying at least $500,000 because it's a status. It's like the Met Gala. This is the Met Gala of boxing, nigga. If you wanna make it there, it's gonna be the event. That's the event of all events. Met Gala of boxing, baby. If you're not there, then you ain't nobody. Do you know how much them rich motherfuckers would spend just to say that they was there? So their name won't be like, well, nigga, you didn't make it there. You feel me? That's how them bastards is. Like, you can have 2 pair of t-shirts right there, same make, model, and look. But one of them for $10, one of them for $1,000. You put Versace on one, and you leave the other one bare. The exact same shirt, texture, everything. The only difference, one got Versace on it. A motherfucker can look at it, see it's all there. Look at the tag, see one tag is regular, one Versace. And a nigga would gladly pay $990 more for the same shirt just because it says Versace. I seen a social experiment they did that shit with. It's crazy.
Hey Malik, good to see you. Good to see you guys. You heard about and to the beautiful queen, Miss Joe West, salute queen. You heard about the guy that was doing that. What happened? Where that strong jab was at when Sweet Hands smacked fire out that he was
his jab was at that carnival where Devin tried to steal off on a civilian and couldn't land the shot.
I'm so come on. I'm not letting you and freaking go at it every
How
day.
the hell you steal off on a civilian and you can't even get the steal off, but you a boxer?
Upper echelon. And let's thank God that nothing was done. That worker was not harmed because you could get sued.
Because that nigga was scared. He was scared. How do you expect to land on Ryan and you can't even land on a carny worker, nigga?
Thank you, Upper. He was printing label names on plain shirts and selling them, Key. He made mad money too, for real.
Oh yeah. You heard about that shit too, Jam Queen? Hey Ty, that nigga make Key. This dude made like $100,000 in a month. He had one of them damn printers. He put Versace, Gucci all over t-shirts, selling t-shirts for $150, $300. Nigga was making a killing. That's what made me think about that shit, Key. Like that nigga made a killing off of Fruit of the Loom t-shirts, nigga. Fruit of a Loom. Nigga bought nigga was buying 5 packs for 20, Key, and letting one of them go for 20 keys.
My goodness, y'all ain't right today. I see. I didn't even know that. Oh Lord, Joseph, please don't engage Upper with
exactly. That. Like Devin couldn't even knock down the teddy bear.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Speaking of Speaking of teddy bears, somebody
You know
needs
why
to.
that key? It's because old boy took Devin's shoes. See, Devin couldn't knock out the corner work because he didn't have no shoes on. So his balance was off. Tell that boy to get Devin his shoes back.
Really, Upper. Thank you guys so much. Y'all. Speaking of teddy bear, let's get into the main topics of the show. Does Shakur Stevenson need to soften the blow with Eddie when it comes to this whole deal? So there are conflicting reports out there. As you all know, the other day we came out and told you guys the news about Shakur Stevenson not working with Eddie Hearn for this fight. Now, I got cussed out. Some of y'all was in Discord. This don't sound right. And I just be bringing the news. You feel me? So I said, it doesn't sound right for Shakur Stevenson to ditch Eddie for this fight, but then work with him for 2 more fights. That doesn't sound, the math ain't mathing. And it don't look right, in my opinion. It just doesn't. And so Eddie Hearn came out, Upper, and said that he has Shakur for 2 more fight deals, just not with this one. So I said, that don't make sense. Why, Shakur, just hurry up and get Eddie out the way. You could have just worked with him on this fight with Zepeda. Then your next fight, you could have been, overseas and get Cordina out the way. That go your 2-fight deal right there. But no, some of y'all kept saying, nah, he gonna be with Eddie. And now it's been revealed, a whisper, and a few posts online, that moving forward, Shakur Stevenson is going to be working with Lou DiBella. What's going on, Upper and chat? What's going on between Shakur and Eddie Hearn? Because obviously Eddie Hearn didn't get the memo, if this is to be true. But where's the discord coming in at? Why are they going back and forth? Remember last year when Shakur came out and said, Eddie Hearn is the best promoter he's ever been with. I just make the biggest bag with them that I've ever made in my career. It's been a nice change of tune.
It was all lies. Lies, my friend, lies.
So what happened? Okay, so what's going on? Like, what do you think, Upper, to make Shakur change his tune? We seen him go at Turkey. Eddie ain't with Zepeda, working on his Zepeda fight. And I keep telling y'all, Eddie was the one calling for Zepeda for months. Now, all of a sudden, he's not going to be a part of it. What happened? Why are we getting a Shakur versus Eddie Hearn right now? Is he still under contract, or is there Ty? I don't know. I'm hearing reports now. I heard a whisper that Shakur Stevenson moving forward might just be with Lou DiBella, and that Eddie Hearn doing these interviews saying that they're still working together. There's no, that everything is cool. Eddie might be capping on that. He maybe ain't trying to admit everything right now.
Well, they all work for Turkey, so it's just Turkey's family.
Oh, upper echelon. Hey, Fresh Baker. Boy getting passed around. Oh, come on. So is this last fight with Eddie contractually? I don't know, Ty. Eddie said that Shakur got 2 more fights left with him. But I heard a whisper that Lou DiBella and Shakur might be working with each other moving forward. So I have no idea. Now, I wouldn't recommend that because you already got Eddie and Turkey, and Jay Prince. You want to add Lou DiBella too?
Add another hand in his bag. Like that bag getting smaller and smaller.
Oh, GM said no. Okay, so this must have been new. Eddie said Shakur is free after Zepeda. Boom! Wait a minute. Where's Big Supreme no at? Y'all didn't cuss me out the other day, and I said, nah, that don't make sense. I don't think he gonna be with him afterwards. Who was that cussing me out in Discord? I just wait until I think everybody jumping the gun too quick. Nah, I knew it, Upper. That didn't sound right to me. Damn it, hey JA, I knew it. Eddie got the money, but not the talent. Oh, well, it's been revealed. Shakur Stevenson is a free agent, so that was Teach. Oh, okay. I'm like, y'all didn't gave me. I'm just reporting and just connecting the dots, saying that don't sound right.
That's Teach as he always spread misinformation. Teach don't know shit, but he always talking like he do.
Nah, Teacher's just a fan of Shakur. I feel him. Eddie is bro. Eddie is
He's
something.
a dick rider.
So Eddie, when they said, oh well, remember Eddie said a couple months ago that he was thinking about retirement too. This is very interesting to me. He owned 1.4 to the PIF, don't he? I think so. I think so. Eddie does not have the money. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys. Well, we weren't on yesterday. I forgot to tell y'all that DAZN may win because they are losing football. The football, which is soccer. I know it as soccer, but you know, the wide used term is football. That they are looking to sever ties with DAZN. That's not good because a lot of their budget, a lot of their eyes come from football. Football is huge overseas and in America. So I'm gonna keep my eye on that one too. Eddie does not, hey Wendy, the city does not have the money. DAZN has been in the red for 3 consecutive years. Exactly, Wendy. Exactly, Ty.
I heard rumors that DAZN trying to sell out, somebody trying to buy them. Like I heard they ain't gonna be open too much longer. Be changing their name and everything. They too far in the hole.
I mean, and then their worst nightmare came true with Top Rank and PBC getting together. Man, I'm praying, fingers crossed, that we get that 5v5 with Top Rank versus PBC this summer. The whisper I heard, man, I pray that we get that in that 155 tournament. 154. Please, God, please, boxing gods. They changing their name to the worst. Thank you, GM. Thank you guys so much. But anyways, y'all, Shakur and Eddie no longer, and moving forward, my whisper has told me that a source has told me that Shakur could be working with Lou DiBella moving forward. So we're gonna see how this goes. They married, just forgot that. Oh, okay.
You know why Eddie done with Shakur after this Zepeda fight, right?
Wow. Oh God, here we go. What happened?
They lining Shakur up. He's done after this. After he loses his belt, Eddie don't leave.
Upper, no, the biggest fight is with Tank.
Look, after they can make more off of Zepeda versus Tank than Shakur versus Tank. First off, it's 2 different demographics. William Zepeda, a more exciting fighter than Shakur, and he got the belt. Him versus Tank, he just beat Shakur. Him versus Tank is big money, and it's Golden Boy versus PBC. You know, Oscar love that Tank money. Shakur versus Tank is not as big as Zepeda versus Tank, with Zepeda beating Shakur. Look at the optics. That could be $1 million buy fight right there. Shakur and Tank might do 400,000-500,000. With Zepeda on there right now to do 500,000. With him beating Shakur, that's between 700 to $1 million. Look at the optics. You know about marketing, Key. Really think about that. You got a black fighter versus Mexican fighter. Champion versus champion. And Zepeda just beat Shakur. What you think that fight gonna do?
Yeah, especially if Zepeda. Now here's the thing, though, UP and chat. Zepeda got to really beat Shakur's behind. Don't let it be no more majority decision, split decision wins. Zepeda got to really put belt to
Key.
behind this one.
What's Floyd's top 5 fights? I'll wait.
Okay. Canelo, Oscar De La Hoya.
Well, let me name the first 2. Because you started with Canelo, that was number 3. Pacquiao, McGregor, then Canelo.
Oh, you mean pay-per-view. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so check this out. Pacquiao over 4 million, McGregor over 4 million, Canelo over 2 million. Now go ahead.
Did you mention Canelo? You said Canelo?
Canelo was 3.
3. Then who else?
Oscar was 4.
4, and then who was bigger than Who was less than Oscar?
Zab and Shane not even up there, GM. Hell, Madonna and them did more than that.
Really?
Zab and Shane didn't do no more than if I'm correct, I think didn't he beat Cotto? No, was it Cotto? Hold on. There's one more person that's right below. No, McGregor was number 2, J.A.
Would it be Madonna?
It was either Madonna or was it Castillo. His number 1 is Pacquiao with 4.4 million pay-per-view buys. Number 2 was McGregor with 4.1 million pay-per-view buys. Number 3 was Canelo Alvarez with 2.some million. Number 4 was Oscar De La Hoya with like 1.7. And I forgot who number 5 was. But his top 5 wasn't a black fighter. Hell, the Madonna's fight did more than Shane and Zab's and Berto's. Marquez, that's who it was, Marquez.
But if Zepeda don't win clean.
But Marquez or Cotto, both of them was ahead of Zab and Shane.
But if Zepeda don't win clean, then he going to find another Hispanic. Like for real, and Chad.
If Zepeda wins versus Shakur gets that belt, him versus Tank, like I said, will be way more than Shakur. So it was the Madonna rematch. But all these people y'all named is above Shane and Zab, which were better fights. That's why I say Tank versus Zepeda is bigger than Tank versus Shakur on paper.
Zepeda wins, and especially Shakur has to win clearly. Madonna did. I still got Shakur on that fight, y'all. I ain't gonna stunt to you. I still got Shakur. I think Shakur is gonna beat Zepeda. Zepeda not beating Shakur. I don't think so. Either ABZ. Hey Zulu. Hey DZ. But speaking of that, that's one of my favorite school of fights, right there. DZ.
Yeah, you thought Devin was gonna beat Ryan too. I'm telling you.
That's the only one because Ryan was drunk.
I know.
Everything, and I said on paper this is technically should be a 50-50 fight, but I'm gonna give it to Devin.
I know, best friend, but what I'm telling you is
because I did not know this mindset.
Okay, now listen to this, best friend. Shakur pissed off Turkey. Did we not see Carlos Adames beat Hamza Sharash from pillar to post in that fight?
Yes, we did.
He beat that man arguably 12-0, right?
Yes, he did.
What was the final scorecard, Key?
It was a draw.
Okay. So that means Zepeda has to win one round and he wins the fight, then basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you really think Turkey gonna let Shakur get away with that towel head comment?
But that was a different type of upper. That was a different type of upper. Mute your background. There was a different. It's okay. It was a different type of judging over there. Remember, the judging was different. They ain't gonna be able to do that in New York. Remember, y'all, that they had different type of thank you, GM. That they had different type of scoring criteria, and they had that AI judge. They're not gonna be able to do that in America. One thing I know about boxing is that we don't know.
Oh, you said the Hatton fight was 2.4. Okay, appreciate it, Wendy.
So let's see. You know what? That's right. Let's see how they're going to let's see how they're gonna do this. All I know is that Shakur and Eddie, it appears that the once perfect partnership is over. And dang, Chad, it's going down. I don't know. Now, speaking of going down in Turkey, the WBA in Turkey, are they going to be potentially at odds when it comes to Boots Ennis? Now, if you guys recall, Eddie Hearn went all out. We should have known. We called it then, Upper. We called it then last year. That look at what Eddie is doing, rolling out the red carpet for Boots Ennis, and he ain't did that for Devin or Shakur. Remember we called that, Upper? We sure said that last year. Well, they are continuing to roll out the red carpet for Boots. Boots will be returning to the ring by the end of the summer. He's facing his mandatory Shakur, who was on his undercard and got the KO loss. This is going to be a really good fight. But peep game up in chat. Y'all ready for this? Yesterday it was revealed by the WBA, or, by these sources, that the winner of the Boots and Shakur fight and the winner of the Rolly and Ryan fight will face each other. And this will be for, I guess, the belt? I don't know, but that's what they're saying, because Ryan and Rolly has been elevated, as we said, to a WBA. Remember we talked about that? He's going to be the WBA interim. So the next time, all right. Oh, wait a minute. So we could be potentially seeing Ryan and Boots face each other. Now, that's not out of the ordinary, because Ryan has been calling out Boots for the past few months, right? But then Turki comes out, Upper in chat, and says, now, wait a minute. Would y'all like to see Tio versus Boots? So did Turki not get the memo from the WBA before the WBA ordered this stuff? Or the WBA regular? Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you for the correction. Hey, General. So I'm confused.
Like this, right?
Chat, I don't know what's going on. Who's gonna get the Boots lottery ticket?
Ryan is not about to fight Boots, especially not ordered. Ryan's worth too much. They're not about to make him go against Jerron Ennis. They already have a plan. I've already been talking to people. What they about to do? They about to have Ryan clear that damn division without Boots. They're not about to jeopardize their cash cow. Ryan Garcia is the cash cow at 147, especially with Jerron Ennis gone. They're not about to put him in there with Jerron Boots Ennis. First off, because Ryan is more marketable. Like, Ryan already has a name. He's already done beat Devin. He's been in the ring with Tank. He's Mexican. I hate to say it, but not using race, but he is Mexican. He appeals to a wider fan base. The Mexican stars get going. Look at the golden boy, Oscar. And Ryan has the Twitter and the damn, following. So Ryan go out there, he beats some people with names. His fan base will go fucking stupid. They're not about to waste it on a Jerron Ennis. They're not about to let Jerron Ennis use Ryan as a stepping stone. Now, Boots Ennis may get Tio, but look for Ryan to do bigger fights, probably like Mario Barrios or something.
Well, they moved Boots to Super and made Ryan versus Rolly fight for the WBA World Title. Okay. We might get Ryan versus AJ of Turk. Okay, GM. Oh my goodness. Devin gonna upset the whole. Okay. Now look, one person named that I did not mention in this triangle, and that Turkey.
Well, stop saying that dumb shit. Damn. Motherfuckers don't be want to hear that dumb shit every fucking day, dude.
Well, no,
Devin ain't gonna upset. He ain't gonna upset shit but his stomach, nigga.
Oh, Upper. Well,
when they tell him he gotta fight Ryan, he gonna shit himself. He gonna upset his damn stomach so fast.
Well, here's the thing, Upper and Frequent. Hey, Devontae. Here's the thing. Hey, Ramon. Out of all the names that I just mentioned for the Boots lottery ticket, because that's pretty much what it is that they're trying to set up Boots for. The question remains, where is Devin in all of this? Because Ryan is getting, he's getting the Ryan, the winner is going to face Boots, but what happened to Devin? So is the Ryan and Devin fight rematch in jeopardy for this year? I'm not saying it won't happen, but it looked like there's some other things that they trying to do, because where the heck did Tio come from? Like, I mean, I know Tio been calling out Boots, but we all know not to take Tio seriously. Is Devin fighting another okay, thank you, J.A. See, y'all just gotta always bring up Devin. Devin, thank you, bruh. One thing that 2 Cents brought up, and I thought this was very interesting, and she might be on to something. She said the interview upper that Devin did a few days ago, that it didn't even seem that his mind was in it. That he didn't look, and if I'm saying this wrong, 2 Cents, of course, correct me. But from the gist of it, that Devin just didn't look right. And I'm like, I sat there and I rewatched at least his body language, and I said I could see where she may be getting that from. Key, I don't think Devin really wants to fight Ryan again. It will make it clear. Well, Devin, and the lawsuit is dropped though, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be Devin versus Boots. What? 2 Cents? Remember, I was just bringing you up, Queen. Was it the acne? Okay. You know what? Oh my God. Lord, can we just have a normal show? Okay, look. 2 Cents. Do you remember, Queen, yesterday you had said we were talking about Devin, and if the Ryan versus Devin rematch is in jeopardy. And so I said 2 Cents had made a good point that I had to go back and look at his Devin's demeanor during that interview that he did a couple days ago. And I said 2 Cents said that he didn't look ready. Like he don't sound like or seem like he gonna box anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like he got a long career in boxing or something. And when I went back and looked at the body language in that okay, he looked real uncomfortable when he asked about his future. That's what it was. And so now with these, with the WBA ordering this fight and Turkey throwing out T.O. now saying, no, what about Boots versus T.O. after the WBA came out and said, Ryan, where's Devin in this next?
Shout out to my brother GM in the Cash App with the $5 holler. He say F frequent flyer. Appreciate you, King. And can I get 4 more people to support the grind for the day? Can we get 4 more? We back like we never left. Give me 4 more people to support the grind for the day, and I appreciate it. And shout out to the beautiful Queen 2 Cent. Make sure y'all subscribe to 2 Cent Boxing. Appreciate it. But yeah, Ryan's too big of a commodity to waste on Boots. You hear me, Keith?
No, it's not. I know, but
Ryan is too big of a
It's not about Boots, though. I said it's not about Boots, though, friend. What about where is Devin's name being mentioned? Turkey throws out T.O. The WBA throws out Ryan. What about freaking Devin?
Because Devin is motherfucking Devin is about to be done after this year, Keith. They set them up for failure. Okay, Keith, that's why they set them up for Ryan. And that's why T.O. and Devin was flying Spirit while Ryan was on a G4. They had Devin and T.O. taking pictures beside each other, chucking the deuce to each other on a motherfucking Spirit flight while Ryan was flying on the G4 Golf. My bad, G5. They upgraded him to G5, private jet. He on the PJs. While they got Ryan on the PJ while Devin and T.O. in Spirit in the PJs. You feel me? Motherfucker, I seen a crackhead on the ride with them. I said, oh man.
Well, Upper, that's mean. But hey Rod, but yes.
Being on Spirit is mean. With 12 stopovers. That's mean right there.
Hey, Busy said with a Sprite and Ritz crackers. Stop it, y'all.
Nigga, that wasn't no damn Ritz crackers. Those were saltines, nigga. Those were saltines, the 2-packs. And that wasn't no damn Sprite. That was called Mountain Lion. The generic brand from Sam's Club. They had Mountain Lion on that thing. Matter of fact, they call it lemon lime. That's what it's called, lemon lime. It ain't even Mountain Lion. It's called lemon lime.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. Thank y'all. Why do I even try? Anyways, thank you all. Lemon Mist, thank you. They put Devin and T.O. on a cargo ship coming. Okay.
Salute the world of animals in the building.
So Ty, the lawsuit will be dropped after their fight in May. After that, the May 2nd card. They were able to come to some mediation, some consensus. Okay, so this does not answer my question. What about Devin?
We just told you.
No, you guys were making fun of them. Hey,
no, I was being dead ass. They about to get rid of Tio. They get rid of Tio at the next fight, and they getting rid of Devin at the next fight. This right here is called the kiss of death, the prelude to a kiss. This right here is what we used to call in high school English class as foreshadowing. We foreshadowing the downfall of Tio. Man, Tio is supposed to been out of the game. They're tired of his antics. They're tired of him talking shit. They're gonna put him in there with Barbosa. He might get beat by Barbosa, so he moving up regardless. So he might take two to the head and go to bed. And Devin, can you say PTS motherfucking D? When he gets in the ring, he's gonna be SLEEP. Frequent. Devin gonna beat himself first, and then Ryan's gonna beat him, and he remembers that beating Frequent. And you might have took the loss off his record, but you ain't take it off his ass. That's just like a man can be violated, but hey, you can never get that violation back. No matter if he killed a man or not, he's still been unviolated. You feel me?
Well, I want to see Dev versus. Okay, y'all just who ain't gonna be. Y'all, come on, don't. Oh my goodness! Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Upper, so much. Oh,
that's gonna be Devin right there, Frequent. That's gonna beat Devin right there, Frequent. Chipmunk jaws, Frequent. Nigga packed full of nuts.
I just want to have a normal show. I really do. I just,
I know Frequent just come up here and he fucks it up every time, Keith. Every time he keeps coming here and fucking up the vibe. He fucks up the vibe.
Hey, all things my right hand.
We should just go ahead and let them bomb on his ass.
No, salute. No, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Salute to our playback gang and the people that's watching while they at work. EB Sweat a Lot, the beautiful Queen of Raina. Salute to y'all queens. Jermaine Wood, Daryl Thingpen. Salute to y'all. I hope y'all having a good day at work. I agree. Tio will retire and write a whole book about the boxing sport, how the boxing sport didn't appreciate his talent.
How he was 2-time undisputed and the lineal champion and everything, and they didn't respect his gangsters.
Oh my God. What am I going to do with y'all? My goodness, today. Okay, next up, y'all seen, I need to hit my girl up. Make sure she's good. She has that new job she's been working for the past several months and took her to a whole nother level. So I'm gonna hit my girl up and see how she doing. I haven't talked to her in a couple months. Devin looked like he had marble in his, okay. Thank you, Picasso. Thank you guys so much. Next up, I'm done with y'all. We getting off this topic. See, it goes to completely left. Conor Benn and Chris Eubanks.
Frequent, I think you're the only man in here with the sensitive ass. Literally. Sensitive ass.
Thank y'all. Conor and Chris. It is being reported. I told you guys that Conor Benn is at 157. On fight night, he should be 165. But Eddie Hearn said that Chris Eubank will come into the ring at about 175. Should Conor Benn be scared? Should Conor Benn be nervous? That Chris Eubank. I mean, but you know what though, Upper in chat.
I think that nigga star. I think his star has been popped. Key. Talking about he a star. Sensitive ass star done got popped already.
We talk about Conor Benn and Chris Eubank, Upper in chat. Y'all. Now look, Upper.
Oh, Conor Benn about to get his egg scrambled. Like Frequency's sensitive ass.
Okay, thank you. And shout out to Frequent Flyer, upper echelon. So Conor Benn should be coming into the ring at 165, or Chris Eubank will come in at 175. I don't want to hear any excuses because Conor Benn is moving up 2 weight classes while still being ranked at 147. Thank you, Picasso. While still being ranked at 147. And the winner gets a shot at Canelo Alvarez. So I don't want to hear it. And can I just say, shout out to the UK boxing fans, because if this was happening in America, people would be like, oh my God, wait. But these two are making it happen.
No, if they was in America, nobody would pay attention to it.
Oh, Upper. Oh my God.
We're not gonna act like they're named. Don't nobody give a fuck about Conor Benn or Chris Eubank in America.
Take away the names, best friend. Now look at
Okay, if you take away the names, then the fight would sell 5,000 in USA.
Okay, thank you.
With their names, it won't sell 5,000 in USA.
Thank you.
These niggas are living off their dad's past glory. Neither one of them have beat anybody. Chris Eubanks got knocked out by a guy named Beefy Smith. Beefy Smith.
You're gonna keep. Wait, is there 2 Picassos in the chat?
Look like it.
Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't tripping. Okay, but Upper. Okay, hear me out, y'all. Hear me out. UK boxing is born outside the UK. There's no inch. Thank you, Rod. Okay, but hear me out. Think about it like this, right? When Tank Davis put the hydration clause on Ryan Garcia, because we know now one thing that cannot be disputed is Ryan likes to play around with the weight, okay? And gave him an extra pound and told him he can't rehydrate past 10 more pounds on top of that, right? People make such a big deal. But now we have Conor Benn moving up 2 weight classes. He's a 147 fighter. He's going all the way to, 2 weight classes to 168 to fight a career 168 pounder in Chris Eubank. And there is nobody is causing an uproar about that. But if it would have been one of our fighters here in America, people would be saying something, Upper.
I can't really say that because Canelo Alvarez went up to fight Sergey Kovalev. And he put a rehydration clause on that man for his belt at 175.
I forgot about that.
Like, nigga, you coming up to fight me for my belt and putting a rehydration clause on me? The fuck type shit is that? And the only reason Kovalev agreed to that shit because he had that damn charge of breaking that dog's back and that woman's neck. But honestly, after he signed that fight with Canelo, breaking that woman's neck and that dog's back, got kicked out of court. Because remember, he stalked the woman. She pressed charges on him. They let him out. He jumped out the bushes. He broke her vertebrae in her neck by choking her and twisting. And then he punted the little dog. So he punted the dog like 30 feet. I think it was like a little Shih Tzu, a little small ass dog. It broke the dog's back. The dog was walking around with one of them like things with the wheels on it and like a harness on his back and everything. Like he fucked that little dog up. I was mad as hell about that shit. Exactly, J.A. Dixon. That nigga got out the same fucking night because he signed the damn Canelo fight and they made all that shit disappear. They told that nigga, Key, you gonna sign this contract with the rehydration? Frequent. It was good, boy. It was good from 35 yards out. But don't say that because Key gonna get mad about you talking like that, though. But it was good. They said he punted the dog over the fucking fence.
Okay, you know what? That's enough. That is.
Key, look it up, Key. He did that shit.
Hey,
Kovalev is a dirty motherfucker, dog. Shit. Exactly, Picasso. When you find a white person that don't like animals, oh man, we definitely in trouble.
Hence the rehydration clause.
And Devin just put a rehydration clause on old boy just now.
Who is it? Ramirez?
Yeah, the 144 pounds.
Did he know he fought at 147, right? Or was he a 140 fighter? Remind
He
me.
was a 140 fighter, but he moved up to 147. But Devin got them fighting at 144. Frequent talking about he almost spit out his water. Nah, but that's true. Kovalev did that shit, and they dropped all charges. As soon as he signed the Canelo fight. That's why I think he took a dive in the Canelo fight, because he wasn't really hitting Canelo with that crusher. But he couldn't rehydrate more than 185 pounds, though. And yeah, GM, Keyshawn puts a damn rehydration clause on De Los Santos. He brought Lemos down and tried to put a rehydration on Lemos, but Lemos said, fuck that shit, and still got hit with a rehydration on the back end. Hell, Keyshawn Davis rehydrating everybody.
My goodness. Meanwhile, they taking 100. Yeah. What Devin got a... Well, I guess they are fighting at 144, and Ramirez is a 147 fighter. Y'all, come on, we not gonna. Oh my goodness, y'all, what color was the? Okay, General, that's enough. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Kiki a weight bully himself. Upper been saying that though. Upper been saying that about Keyshawn. Keyshawn really could be at 140, 147. To be honest.
Hey, shout out my nigga Fight Game. I guess he in the cut with the $15 holler. Appreciate you, King. Fight Game sent. And shout out to my man Windy City Assassin with the $2 holler. Appreciate you, King, for looking out. I just need 2 more people to support the grind for the day, and we good. Can I get 2 more people to support the grind? And Kovalev just made an enemy out of Key Alexandria.
He's been an enemy for that. But you know what, though? Speaking of, I guess when it comes to this weight stuff, I guess it's selective. Because with Canelo doing, I forgot he did that to Kovalev. I'm just saying, like, with this whole Conor Benn and Chris Eubank fight, I'm just shocked that there's not really an uproar, but I guess it's selective.
Yeah, he was at 140. Mark Nash, he was unified at 140. Josh Taylor beat him, but after that Regis Prograis fight, Ramirez and Barbosa fight, he decided he was going to 147 because he said that's why Barbosa beat him, because he could hardly make the weight again. So he said he was moving up to 147. And Devin was like, well, look, let's meet at 144. Shalom to my brother, Mr. Altruistic, in the building. Salute, King. Peace and blessings. Happy Shabbat, late Shabbat and Passover, brother.
How do
Hope
y'all
your Passover was well.
Hey, World of Animals. Hey, Mr. Altruistic. Hey, Mark. Okay, so then how do y'all feel then that maybe that's why they're not mentioning Devin for any upcoming future fights at 147? What if Devin is not really truly going to 147?
Well, you know, I'm going to tell you like this. People might think 7 pounds ain't much, but 7 pounds is a motherfucker. Hell, 5 pounds is a motherfucker. Going to a different division is a motherfucker, because if you at 135, you probably got motherfuckers from 170 and 165 crushing down to make 135. And when you're at 140, you got motherfuckers from 175, 180 trying to crush down and make that weight. So like the value of motherfuckers you fighting goes up, and like the power goes up. Like Teofimo was dynamic at 135. Teofimo was catching motherfuckers, knocking them out, doing backflips and everything. If you notice, the only person that Teofimo has knocked out at 140 was a dude that came up in weight with him, Pedro Campos. But after Pedro Campos got used to the weight, he fought Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee hit Pedro Campos with everything but the kitchen sink and couldn't get that nigga to fall or fold or nothing. But Teo caught that man his first fight at 140. So he was still unlike the 135 guys. But since Teofimo has been at 140, his power has been non-existent. Like motherfuckers is walking him down. Look at Steve Claggett. Steve Claggett is a bottom tier 140-pound fighter. Nigga had 5 losses. Motherfuckers used to beating Steve Claggett ass. But Teofimo, who is not a natural 140-pounder, got in the ring with that man. And that man took Teofimo out there to the woodshed. If you looked at both of them fighters, and you ain't see the fight, and you just looked at their bodies and their faces, you thought Teofimo got the shit beat out of him, which he did, but he garnered enough for the win. Like, Teofimo might have won the fight, but he lost the fucking war because he took more damage. And this is what I'm saying. When fighters move up, that power shit don't matter. Look at Roy Jones. At 154, 100% knockout rating. At 160, a 95% knockout rating. The only motherfucker he didn't knock out was James Lights Out Tony. At 168, he had like a 70%. At 175, his shit dropped to like 40% knockout rating. Like, motherfuckers you fighting are a lot bigger. You go to 175, you fighting motherfuckers that's coming down from 225 or higher. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's my favorite fighter, Ty, is Roy Jones. I tried to fight just like him. But I could use both hands. Like, I could switch stances. That was the difference. Plus, his twitches was quicker than mine. But not by much. But what I'm saying is, like, as you move up in weight, you're going against a lot bigger competition. And I'm not just saying as skill, I'm talking about size as well. Bud at 147 had 100% stoppage rate. He gets up and fights Madrimov. Madrimov eating everything that man can throw at him. And looked at him and asked, did you have biscuits and honey on the side? Like, come on, man. When motherfuckers move up in weight, that shit crazy. It's different. It's different. And that's why I say when Bud moved up to fight Canelo, nigga, give me that burger and fries. Give me that beef on the side. That's all I'm going to say. Charlo is a bigger puncher than Bud. Charlo was the man at 154. Fucking shit around. Canelo ate everything that nigga had and looked at him like he was a little bitch. Dropped his hands and started walking forward like Jason. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, these fighters move up in weight. That shit different.
So Tank is gonna fight Keyshawn Davis after Lamont Roach. I could see that happening. I think we
Nigga, I've never had no motherfucking smelling salt used on me, nigga. I don't get my ass whooped frequent. That's you. I smelled smelling salt before motherfucker tricked me and was like, man, you smell it. And that shit burns your whole goddamn brain. That smelling salt shit burns your goddamn brain, dog. That's how I snap people awake, because that shit burn your brain. Hell, I even seen a YouTube prank where motherfuckers was getting people to smell that shit in the damn store. Them niggas was getting mad as fuck at them people. Oh, best friend, let me ask you a question off topic. Yeah. Did you see that video I posted in Discord where the motherfuckers did to them people in the damn Porta John?
No, I did not, friend.
That is a fucking crime. Like, Key, I swear I would kill a motherfucker's whole family bloodline. It's fucked up too. Like, it's certain shit you don't play about. It was this lady. Check this out, y'all. This was fucked up. It was this lady. She went in to use a Porta John. You know the Porta Johns, right? The motherfuckers that you use the bathroom in. Tell me why these two dudes came up. One of them ran and slammed into the Porta John. And it fell forward, trapping her in there with all the fluids and shit on it. So then they had to flip the Porta John with her in it to get her out. She came out covered in piss, shit, and everything.
Okay,
I say, man.
Okay, come on.
Oh, you seen?
No, I did not hear it. Ew.
No, I'm talking about Ty, beautiful Ty. Seen it. I put it in the Discord. I felt so bad for that woman, dog. That I felt so fucking bad, Key. Like, nigga, that's attempted murder. Exactly, Mark Nash. Because most of them in here don't like to watch. They don't really like Mark Nash. They just looking for something to talk about. GM in here, he'll drop the link for the Discord for you Fresh Baker. And for bro.
Hey Mikazi, good to see you. Thank you, Brian the King. Now
Okay, GM.
I do want to say upper real quick. Shout out to Manny Pacquiao. It's a close race, Senate race in the Philippines. I've never wanted a senator to win so bad. But he's doing good, you guys. I'm happy to report that Manny Pacquiao's they're doing good. He's running on a anti-corruption platform.
Yeah,
He is trying to
nasty.
he's trying to
GM. Excuse me, GM. Yes, that's her ugly ass. Oh my God. Go ahead, Q.
Well, Manny Pacquiao was running on an anti-corruption platform, and he wants to strengthen the community. Remember, if Pacquiao loses this race, then we're going to get Barrios versus Pacquiao. If he wins, then he's possibly retired. Lord, please let Pacquiao win. So I just wanted to give y'all an update. Hey, ho boy.
That look like an ugly ass Oakland.
My God. Y'all seen what Arnold to California? What
Shalom to that whole boy.
Y'all are something else today. Y'all are something else today. I'm saying, Mark, I'm just hoping. I'm keeping my eye on this race because I think it's time for Pacquiao to give it up. I don't know. It's time for him to go on somewhere. Barrios needs work. That's another fighter they're not mentioning at 147. You know who I would like to see Barrios fight, Upper? Tio. Think of that fight. I thought about that yesterday, and I said, yo, Tio, they trying to throw Turkey trying to throw Tio at Boots. What about Tio versus Barrios? What? Like, why? Like, y'all don't want to see that fight? Mark, bruh, Rod, Ty, 2 cents. That's a good fight. Zulu, Opulent, Upper. That's a good fight.
Appreciate y'all for supporting the grind, supporting the show. I appreciate it. I did listen to your best friend. I was saying thank you to Huh?
I said Barrios versus Tio. Isn't that a good fight?
So shout out to Mark Nash for the $5 holler in the Cash App, and shout out to my brother World of Animals for the $2 holler.
You guys are just so mean. You guys are just so mean. Thank you, bruh. Finally, Tio should beat Barrios, but ain't no telling. Upper don't even like the fight. I like the fight.
I'm glad you understand.
Why you don't like it? That's a good fight. Tio is being thrown around like a $2 hooker to everybody else. Why not Barrios? That's a good fight up, and you know
why not Ryan? Why should Tio get a title shot?
Tio versus Ryan. Tio versus Ryan.
They've been talking about it for years. They've been talking about it. Like Tio versus Barrios, that fight's gonna sell nothing. Who would buy that fight? Tio is not a name. Barrios is a somewhat of a name.
They could put it in Barrios or Honduras.
If Barrios fights anybody coming up, it'll be Ryan. At least he'll get paid to fight Ryan.
Yeah.
Mario Barrios will get his biggest bag versus Ryan behind Tank. Not Teofimo. You fight Teofimo, you fighting for Costco. They're gonna try to give you a bulk deal. They're gonna probably try to give you a 3-fight, $2.5 million deal because that's all that shit worth. 2 cents. Tio ain't got no fan base. His fan base wasn't even enough to fill up Madison Square Garden, the small room. And I'm not even talking about the big room. I'm talking about the 5,000 room. Remember, he couldn't even fill that shit out with his lions and tigers and bears and niggas swallowing swords and oh my. Couldn't do it.
Don't nobody know Tio in Honduras. Well, he always saying he's from there, right? Is he from Honduras, Upper? Or
man, they stole Tio's birth certificate and said he was from Puerto Rico, Cuba, Honduras, and El Salvador.
Oh,
he's a part of everything.
Did he find his birth certificate? I wonder if Tio found that birth certificate.
Nah, he ain't found that birth certificate yet.
Lord have mercy. Somebody done stole Tio's birth certificate. Tio is not Costco. He is not Sam's Club. Oh my God. Rob Walker. He is one of the local warehouse clubs that looks like a bulk Dollar Tree.
That nigga's Rob Walker said Tio a fucking Big Lots. Oh man.
Oh my God.
He's a fucking Big Lots.
I just want to have a normal show, bro. Tio from America. He did not. He said he from overseas in one of them island countries, nah. And that somebody stole his passport. Y'all need to stop. Y'all know Tio be off them shrooms.
And his dad be off that. And his dad be off that crack cocaine.
Lord, y'all know y'all can't be messing with T.O. like that in his state of mind right now. But shout out to T.O. because he's the only one that's selling this fight coming up on May 2nd. Shout out to T.O.
Because he the only one that needs to sell the fight. He the only one that's not getting guaranteed money.
No, T.O. is known in boxing circles, but he hasn't translated to the masses. Yeah, I can agree with that, Mark. I can agree with that, Mark. T.O. is fingerhead. Okay, we're Key. This is a normal show. Why you keep saying no? Is no?
Yeah, like Two said, she act like this ain't the normal show. She want an anomaly. I was about to say that T.O. was Dollar General, but then I remember he's Dollar Tree.
Okay.
Everything's for $1. Or what's that? Five Below. He either Dollar Tree or Five Below. Y'all take y'all pick.
My God, today. My God, today. Speaking of Dollar Tree, Kid Austin Jr. will be returning on a fight card. Will be returning July. Wait, when is Jake Paul and Chavez fighting? Chavez Jr. fighting again. Well, Kid Austin is returning on that fight card, and guess who he's fighting? Lucas Body. I'm nervous for him. Lucas Body is the one that knocked out H2O, best friend. Lucas Body got some hands now. Lucas Body got some hands. I'm nervous.
Lucas Body is okay. Ashley Silver should beat his ass when he got caught. But remember, I took Lucas Body.
Yeah,
because I knew Ashton Silver had that one weakness. Kid Austin gonna smother so much that Luca Body ain't gonna be able to hit him with that shit. See, Ashton Silver like to sit back and look at his work. Kid Austin ain't gonna let you work. He gonna be all in your grill.
God, so Lord, not Discount Mall, not TJ Maxx. Oh my God.
Hey, TJ Maxx is pretty good. They got Michael Kors pocketbooks in their bitches now.
Thank you, Upper. Okay, June 28th. Okay, thank you, Queen. Keep sliding and talk about, speaking of Dollar Tree, Kid Austin. Because I'm mad. No, I'm mad at the Floyd seniors, the Austin seniors and junior. You know why, Upper? They did.
I thought you were about to say the Norman seniors.
No, not. I'm mad at them too, but they took theirs to a whole another level. You guys said all this stuff about Shakur Stevenson, that he messed up your car, that he slashed y'all tires, that he stole y'all passports, or y'all didn't know where y'all passports or anything was, just to come to Saudi Arabia and end up in a hospital bed. And now y'all don't want to talk about it. That made me mad, Upper. That made me very upset.
What if Turkey sat there and put a camel jockey head in this damn room? Right? Okay. You better not say that.
Thank you, Upper. I agree, Mark. That's a really good card for Kid Austin Jr. to be on. I agree. Great value, Sean Porter. Okay, GM. Lord have mercy. Can't ever please GM. Schofield is definitely.
GM is right though. Like, why?
Because I wanted to bring y'all the card. That's a really good marketing tactic. Got to give it to the Austins. To be on Jake Paul's undercard, that's a good one, Up. Now, we can't stand on that one. A lot of people gonna watch him because look how Amanda Serrano and them was able to capitalize off of it. They running it back in July. Harlem Hospital giving beds out. Thank you, because oh my God. What am I gonna do with y'all? But why you ain't tell me that they're doing another Friday the 13th? Why y'all ain't tell me? Just trying to find a positive for the kid, even though we disagree with his dad's antics. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm really happy for that. That I will say. Now, that is a positive. And hopefully he wins in spectacular fashion against Lucas Body. I feel as though that's a tough fight right there. We can see Kid Austin doing something, bigger. Auntie named Norman Sr. dated Norman Sr. in high school.
They do seem like they're very emotional, and they can't let it go.
Y'all are so wrong.
My son is trying to fight you.
Thank you guys so much. On to the next one. Husa, on to the next one. Upper and chat. What am I gonna do with y'all today? Thank you, Rob Walker. Kid Austin was supposed to fight H2O in the Jake Paul undercard where H2O got stopped. Yeah, I remember that. I remember it. And now Luca's body got all the eyes on him. That's a good fight. I'm really excited about that fight, actually. That's
You know
actually
what's
a really
crazy,
good
though, Key?
fight. Yes.
I would pick Kid Austin versus Luca Body, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I would pick Ashton Silver versus Kid Austin. Because styles make fights. I would take Ashton Silver over Kid Austin. But I would take Kid Austin over Luca Body. I think Ashton Silver is too skilled for Kid Austin and everything. And I don't think Kid Austin can keep with that boy's skills and his power and his speed. But Luca Body, he too slow for Kid Austin. But you know, with Ashton Silver's relapses, Body can pop his ass. But Kid Austin doesn't have the skills or the timing to pop Ashton Silver like Body did.
Just an analysis up. I never thought about it like that.
Hell yeah, GM see it.
Okay, so then what do y'all think then about this? Speaking of easy, Gary Antoine has been ordered to face Upper. I almost cried when I saw this. Do you hear me? He been ordered to face Hirakoa Upper. We finna get Gary Antoine versus Hirakoa. This is like the best fight.
This is the fight I've been asking for right here.
This is the best fight. This is top three best fights of the summer. Hands freaking down.
Gary Antoine Russell done had this is a rough 3-fight stretch right here, bro.
He did.
Because he had to fight he had to fight the champ Puello.
You talking about Puello
then the champ, then the champ El Rayo. And now he going against Andy Hirakoa. Shout out to the beautiful queen, Miss Ashley in the corner with the rocks. I'm just joking.
They have until May 21st for their before it goes to Perth bid. I've been wanting this fight for so long, y'all. Ever since Andy Hirakoa was raised to #1 after he beat our Amazonian warrior. I've been waiting for this man. How do we feel about this, Upper? Gary Antoine, like, we know how Andy Hirakoa is coming, right? But is Gary Antoine, with his body of work the last 5 fights at least, is that enough for Andy Hirakoa? Let's talk, let's real deal talk about this. This is a banger. What do y'all think? Think about his last 5 fights, best friend.
And then Hirakoa last 5 fights too, because he popped out Jin Sasaki. He beat the old man at his own game. Like he banged out with Ishmael Barroso. Like he went toe to toe and banged him out. Like he banged that motherfucker all the way out. I was like, wow.
Okay, but look though, best friend. So if we going, okay, let's start at Victor Postol, right? Then there was Rances Bartholomew.
That shouldn't have been a stop. Victor Postol shouldn't have been stopped.
Okay, but then there was Bartholomew. There was Kent Cruz,
who was winning the fight, and they stole it from Bartholomew.
And then Jose Rayo, right? That's a heck of a Andy's style.
And you know what's crazy? Because Rances Bartholomew was beating the shit out of Gary Antoine Russell. And when Gary Russell barely clipped him, they stopped that fight. Andy Hirakoa fights better than Bartholomew. Same style, but better and with power. Victor Postol was getting his ass whooped, but it shouldn't have been a stoppage. It was a couple seconds left in that fight. They could let it go. But they wanted to keep the knockout streak going. But Bartholomew showed that man his holes in his game. That's why he went on layoff, because he was supposed to fight Puello for the belt. Remember, he was like, I don't want to fight for the belt. So he ducked Puello. Then he came back, beat the other nigga in like a round or two, Then ended up fighting Puello anyway and got beat. Then he fought El Rayo, and now he's going against Hirakoa. It's trouble. I hope that's the main event on that card. That's a fucking banger.
I don't think it's gonna be a main event. I think it's gonna be on the undercard, but they giving it till May 21st. That looks like it's gonna be set up for that look like it's gonna be possibly a Top Rank versus PBC card that I keep talking about.
Well, Andy Hirakoa's on PBC.
Andy Hirakoa Top Rank. I thought he was in Japan fighting. Andy is a Top Rank. I thought, best friend. No, let me see.
No, because he was on the card with Barroso and all them.
Let me see. But that was in Japan, best friend. Yeah, he's a Top Rank and is considered, he's promoted by Top Rank, yeah.
Oh.
He's yeah, so that could be setting us up for PBC versus Top Rank card. Fingers crossed to the boxing gods, but that's a really good fight. I'm very happy. Who do you have? So I mean, right now, Upper, Gary Antoine and chat, Opulent, Mark, Todd, 2 Cents, Picasso, Rod, All Things. Who we got? Gary Antoine versus Andy Hirakoa.
I like Gary Antoine, but Andy Hirakoa is a better version of Puello. And I've always told people that Andy got that flavor at 6 feet tall too. So he rehydrates real lovely. And Andy Hirakoa got power. He got power, reach. He got boxing ability. He got speed. To be that long, he got speed and got great footwork. And the biggest the biggest disadvantage is Antoine Russell's length. Like, that nigga arms is short as fuck, and he's gonna have to go through he's gonna have to do a lot of fucking bouncing to get in close. And while he's doing that, Andy Hirakoa has bombs, missiles, mortars. He's gonna be lining that shit up. So by the time Antoine Russell gets in there, he's gonna be took a substantial amount of damage trying to get off his shit. And Andy Hirakoa has good feet, so all he has to do is either spin off to the right or spin off to the left. And then Antoine Russell's gonna have to go through the same process again, trying to get inside that range. Especially when he has motherfucking Antoine Russell about over 11 inches in reach, Key.
He does?
Yes.
Oh, shoot. Dang.
What'd you say, Key?
I said, shoot. Oh, man. Because, see, when I heard about it, I'm like, this is 50-50, but Andy is a dog. I don't. And he could take a shot because our Amazonian warrior was throwing them bombs at him, Upper.
Yeah. Exactly, Picasso. Exactly, Picasso. He clean too. And yeah, his reach is 74 inches. That nigga reach longer than Buds.
Thank you, General. Salute to beautiful Queen Ashley's Corner. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to her channel and Marquis channel and 2 Cents channel.
Hey, Key, that nigga reaches longer than Bud Crawford's.
Man, Upper, this is
y'all gotta realize the nigga's 6 feet tall, man. Like, the nigga is 6 feet tall. I think Antoine Russell, what is he, like 5'6", 5'7"?
That's a 50-50 fight for me, y'all. I don't even think
I got it 60-40 Hirakoa.
What? Best friend?
I picked Puello to beat Andy. Antoine, and he did. I told you Antoine wasn't ready. Like, I told people, Antoine Russell against a skilled boxer would eat his ass alive. Like, I'm the one that said that Gary Russell Jr. would be tougher versus Tank than Antoine Russell would be against Tank. Like, a smart boxer can destroy Antoine Russell. He's just not a smart fighter. He's just like a motherfucking behemoth. Like he's a motherfucker, a berserker, matter of fact. Like you get a nigga a mission, you tell him to go, and don't stop until the mission's done. That's the way he is he doesn't use critical thinking when he's in a boxing match. That's how Puello was able to leave him alone and pop, 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 pop. That's how Rancis Bartholomew was whooping his ass. If you go back and watch the Bartholomew versus Antoine Russell, Bartholomew was beating that nigga like 6-1. And Antoine barely clipped the nigga. The nigga wasn't even hurt. But the PBC saw it as a chance, and yes, it was corrupted. They saw it as a chance to keep their champion alive. They stopped the fucking fight, Key. And Bartholomew was like, what the fuck? Like, the nigga was not hurt. But they stopped it because, hell, the nigga was getting stressed out in that damn ring. The fact that he knocked the nigga down, that saved his career. Because his damn show was about to get waved. He was getting beat on. He was getting beat on.
Oh yeah, it is a southpaw versus south upper. I'm out of this one. I ain't putting no money on this fight when it happens. But you know what? Who they should have on the undercard? Shushu. Since Shushu wants to fight for WBC, go ahead and put Shushu and Ray Vargas on there. Think about it. Andy Huracoa versus Gary Antoine, and then Shushu versus
Ain't Ray Vargas like 130 or some shit?
Yeah, but he's the interim still. I think he's still the interim or a champion in recess. He needs to get Vargas out the way. In my opinion, he's 126. Shushu is the number one. Because Fulton, Cool Boy, might be moving up to 130. Cool Boy drop his belt, put Shushu in there with Vargas. That's a good fight.
Yeah.
Get him out of there before he headbutts him. Thank you, Zulu.
Shushu versus which Vargas?
Ray Vargas, the 126
Oh,
fight.
okay. I think Shushu could take Ray.
I think so too.
Wait a minute, instead of going for the half step, just put him in there with Nick Ball.
Nick Ball, Turkey is holding Nick Ball out for anyway. Remember? Turkey won anyway with Nick Ball. That's one of his fighters. Remember that? He loved him some Nick Ball.
Hell. Anyway, act like his ass scared to move up and shit.
Well, that's what Turkey won. I would definitely say Shushu versus Nick Ball, but Turkey been been saying that he wanted Nick Ball versus anyway. Turkey is a fool. Thank you. Fulton will look good at 130. That extra weight will make him easier to fight without dehydrating during camp. And Shushu needs some names because he almost 60, still fighting 10 rounders. Exactly. That is definitely true. We need to see him. They said that they're trying to position him for a WBC champion this year up, remember? They are doing that. So I'm excited. We got some really good fights. Almost make you want to cry because they're so good. To continue to say it, Shakur Stevenson under his division, Abdullah Mason is still number 4. I cannot wait for Abdullah Mason to be number 1. My goodness, if he beats William Zepeda, I can't wait for Abdullah Mason to keep creeping up on him and Keyshawn Davis's card. I'm not sold on these fighters from Japan that don't fight good talent over here until they win big. Oh yeah, I feel you, but it's something that I see with Andy Huracoa. Like anyway, I might be critical of the things, but anyway's a good fighter. I can't deny that. I've seen him. He beat my boy down. You feel me? Upper.
Yo.
Okay. Well,
I'm just listening to you talk about beating your boy down.
Anyway,
Cool Boy and Earl cost me. Yeah, anyway, and Cool Boy and Earl cost me a grip that week. The same fucking week. Anyway, whooped ass on Tuesday and Crawford fried it up on Saturday. I was just like, wow.
It was a bad week.
Bad week ain't even the word. I lost 2 vehicles and over $20,000 in cash. It was a very bad week.
I told you stop all that. At that boy mama doubting him. Exactly, Picasso. But that's all I got up. I gotta get to where. You got anything, best friend?
Now I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming through. Shout out.
Well, I want to say thank you guys. Salute to Upper His.
Shout out.
Oh, go ahead.
My bad. I was saying shout out to my brother, the Boxing Novice, in the Cash App with the $5 holla. Appreciate you, bro, for supporting the grind. But yeah, salute to everybody, man. If y'all in the Discord, I see you there. If not, GM can drop the link for you. But peace and bliss to each and every one of y'all. Shit, I'll be back at the same bat time, at the same bat place, at the same bat channel tomorrow. Apex to God is up out of this bitch. Yeah.
Thank you guys for sitting through. I really, really, truly appreciate it. Salute to all of our people in the playback game, the ones that listen at work. I hope this was entertaining. We got y'all through y'all day for sure. Tomorrow we're going to be going over the Chris Eubank card. I'm going to put something together. Oh, and if you guys haven't checked it out, that's what we forgot to talk about. Shakur Stevenson interview on the Danza Project. Made some pretty interesting takes in that interview by even saying that Lamont Roach is not a good 135 fighter. You only fought one time. How can you put him in that category? So very interesting what's coming out of Shakur Stevenson and the stuff that he's talking about. But we're going to dive into that tomorrow. Shout out to everybody. Make sure y'all subscribe to these Kings and Queens channels that came through. And as always, your girl is out. Thank you, 2 cents.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody kill. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Stay on point, 6-2 gon' split. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5.0, eat them up, eat them up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops, Draco. I got them all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get this pussy, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding.